Pisces, I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get into your general reading and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about today. These are timeless messages. Whenever you come across this video, the reading could be for you. If it's not for you, no worries. It's all good. If it is, and you want to go a layer deeper into the message that comes out, then there will be an extended available. The link for that is in the description box below. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andy. This is 13 Moon Tarot. If you're returning, thank you guys for all your support. Letting me know that the video resonates by hitting the like button is super useful, just for the channel's growth, but also for me to know that things are resonating and that you're enjoying these readings that I give here. Your comments mean a lot as well. The energy is currently supporting you. We have Seal, Spirit, and Perception. Ooh, I love that. I'm hearing resilient as well. Okay, let's see the energies that are challenging you at this time. Elephant, community, and perseverance. I also feel like courage and humility at the bottom. I also feel like, you know, the elephant represents memory and knowledge here. Your community could be challenging you, or having to persevere with a group of people, or in some kind of work situation maybe, or I don't know, it could be family, could be love, whatever. But there's some challenges here. Something maybe you feel like you can't look past with perception. I think that might be a good thing though. I just want to take a quick look into the Seal. Interesting. Okay. One second. It's not in alphabetical order. It's by element. So I went to water, and I don't see seal here. I see seahorse. Here it is. And then I thought, oh, well, you know, the seal spends a lot of time above the water too. Maybe they're considering it an earth sign. So this could be a message from you. Interesting. They are messages from you. But maybe you're giving out a vibe to your community that you're more in earth energy than in water energy, that you're more grounded, or that you're on solid ground. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it says the seal could shed its skin on the sea cliffs to become human. This is according to Celtic mythology. If the skin was stolen, she had to remain forever on Earth. Interesting. I knew there was something to that Earth thing. Okay. She had to remain forever on Earth, sometimes marrying the man who had stolen the skin. But if she were to find it, she could immediately return to the sea. Her skin is a calling from the soul. Ooh. It says seals are highly perceptive thanks to its heightening hearing and feelers that help it sense the movements and distance of its prey underwater. The seal evokes the innocent spirit that immediately after birth on land leads to search for the sea of feelings in which to immerse oneself. Okay. All right. So there's a group of people here who want you to come up from your waters, your Piscean waters, the sea. And I feel like you're like, the seal's like popping up. Hello, I'm here. Sure. And look, the elephant's going into the water, right? It's like there's somebody or a group of people, take it however it resonates, that is like trying to meet you halfway. And I feel like you think that's fair, okay? But I feel like there's a little bit of a warning, and there's been a warning with all the water signs. Yeah, but it feels like a little bit of a warning here that, you know, not to enmesh yourself too much with other people's energies, or forget your energetic separation between you and another. I don't know, maybe other people around you are having a lot of problems, or they have a certain energy field, a certain aura that doesn't match with yours, and you can meet them halfway, communicate with them, talk with them, interact with them. I'm hearing make love with them, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing. But you have to stay true to who you really are, which is a sea animal, not an earth animal. Is this making any sense? You could also be wanting to do something in a very kind of like Taurian or Capricornian way. Virgo's a different kind of feeling, I feel, but maybe like very, I'm going to plan it out this way. It's going to be done, you know, I don't know. It's interesting. And it's not true to your spirit, to the way that you flow, to the way that you roll. Okay? Trust your intuition and your creativity and your emotional space, and less focus on the material rewards or goals. Not that they're not important, but just don't lose your spirit in all of it. Don't lose that part of you that is so unique, that keeps you safe. You know, once you are born, you immediately swim into the sea, right? I slide harmoniously into the water. I feel everything that happens, and my body reshapes to welcome it. The shape of the soul is given by my shiny skin, which is reborn in the sea. You need that creativity. You need that interaction with spirit, with source, with like, you know, all the magic in the world. You need that in your day-to-day. Not once in a while, like every day you have to be in contact with that magical side of life, because that's who you are. You're Pisces. You rule the 12th house. Okay, and there's others around you that aren't like that. And fair enough. You have to kind of meet them halfway. Okay, so we got that. All right, let's get into your message here, Pisces. Let's go a layer deeper, and then we'll go another layer deeper and extend it. Interesting. And I feel like that's like, you know, the water. You're not ever going to be lost within yourself. Okay, maybe somebody's told you that you're getting a little lost, or you're not, you know, you need to come back to earth. No, you're never going to get lost in your true essence. That's silly, okay? I also feel like you're watching somebody or a group of people really get stuck in their past or in their memories. Okay. That might feel a little stagnant to have to be around that energy. 2 more, Spirit, and then we'll get the cards out for Pisces. Okay, 1 more. I'm hearing something was custom made for you. The number 8 could be significant right now. 18, which is, of course, the moon card. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, okay, interesting. Okay, the person affecting you most at this time, or it could be a situation, or again, it could be a group of people. We have the Hangman. Interesting. It's Piscean energy, right? But the Hangman is like stuck on a tree on Earth, you know, in the earthly realm. To just go with this reading, I know this is a major arcana. It's a lot about spiritual awakening and things of that nature, but I feel like it suits, this card suits very well with this elephant energy. It's like having a memory of what's gone on, having a perspective, you know, sacrificing oneself. Yeah, sacrificing oneself in order to gain a new perspective. Whereas I feel like you do not need to sacrifice yourself to gain a new perspective. Also, I feel like there's people around you who only know half of what you know. See, I'm seeing, you know, he makes a 4 with his legs, and I said 8 was important to you, so that's half, right? Half of what you know. People know half of what you know. I also feel like you might have an audience of some sort. And someone's in awe of you as well. Can I get one more on this energy here? King of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. This card at the bottom wants to come out too. And the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like these are a lot. I feel like this is the community. Different people here. King of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. This is a card also of kind of just hanging out and not really going anywhere. Yeah, it's like that meme. What are you doing? Nothing, just hanging out. That's what I'm seeing, Pisces. Yeah, maybe you're asking, what are you doing? And I feel like these people are doing things, but so are you. How are these people impacting you? Let me just see. Three of Cups. Okay, so you're finding some resonance with them. It's just maybe a fine line here you have to be careful of. You know, you need to honor your own space and time. The Seven of Wands, you need to create your own boundaries. You know, realize when something's your energy and when something's not your energy. Realize when somebody's doing something or saying something to impress you, or they're projecting on you. The Emperor in reverse. For some of you, there could be people mixed in that are trying to control you. There could be new people, you know, like there's a lot going on. I feel like you're engaging with a lot of different people. This doesn't feel like a reading that's about one other person. Okay, now, if you have one person on your mind, they could be involved in this mixture of energies for sure. And I feel like for the most part, Spirit's saying it's okay to be around them, but recognize your difference and don't change, obviously. Pisces doesn't really change for people. I mean, you can, you're super compassionate and you can empathize with people in that way, and you can shift your emotional space and your psychic intuitive abilities into their energetic field, change, you know, in that mutable way in order to empathize and engage, but you never really change your core essence, or you don't try to, I don't feel like. Okay, maybe you need to communicate this with somebody. I feel like this is more like you need your own space and time. Give yourself some time here. Maybe do a cleanse, set some boundaries. I'm hearing put your phone away. Okay, so maybe you want to have like, I put my phone away from, I know this sounds like silly advice, but it's legit, okay? It's like, this makes a big difference. Put my phone away from this hour to this hour or these hours and just not go near it. It's like you need to come back into the sea, into yourself. The Six of Swords for your current energy. Interesting. I'm getting something like you've detached from a situation, you've cut some cords, but you're still on the surface of it. I don't know what that means for all of you, but I'm seeing like, since we've established you need to be under the water in some sense, you're in this boat on the surface. Perhaps there's something deeper here that you're not looking at in a situation that you've detached from, or you're not looking at the new energy deep enough that you're already embedded in. Tell me about the Six of Swords for Pisces' current energy. The Star. If you have second guessing games with yourself, interesting, about why you moved away from something or why you've emotionally detached, like it's guided. This is what was supposed to happen. You're supposed to move away from something for sure. I feel like here you are pouring the water back into the sea. You've had an experience here. Okay, I'm seeing these swords piercing this boat and the water spurting up, and then you collecting the water in these jugs, and now you're pouring it back into the sea in which you will go. It's a whole story here. Yeah, and I feel like whatever experience you had in the past that you mentally detached from, you're taking the energy, the emotion, your emotion surrounding that situation and pouring it into something new for yourself, something that feels very guided. But you have to detach from this situation in order to move towards what you want to. So these people here that you're around, this community, like I said, they're kind of stuck in the past. They might be triggering something that you've already left behind. Okay? There's a way that you can still have empathy and compassion for what they're going through while not bringing yourself energetically back into that situation. That was really hard for me when I first began my channel. I'll just share this with you, and I've never said this before, but I would read on energies that were very similar to a situation I went through. And every time I would read that, like I'd feel like I was energetically pulled back into that space. And if you go back into some of my earlier readings, like the energy, well, for me anyways, it just felt a lot heavier. And I learned how to detach from that, like how to separate that a little better, like still be able to use the experience I've had in order to translate the energy I'm reading without feeling the energy and taking in any energy as my own. In fact, I set that intention very clearly before I start reading, that I'm not going to be taking in anybody's energy that isn't my own. And so maybe this is some intention you need to set as well. Okay? For some of you, you might have already done this, and this is just confirmation, I feel. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not a person who needs everything to be in order, but I felt like this had to be like perfectly in order. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's some kind of message for you. Yeah, Pisces rules my 6th house, which is daily routine. So my daily routine is in Piscean energy. I have things kind of everywhere. Okay, let's see here. The 6 of Cups for what you don't see coming. Yeah, that's what I feel I was talking about. It's like bringing up that energy from the past. It's like you're talking to a friend, they're going through something, you've already been through it, and you're like, oh God, I don't want to go back to that space, but I know I could be so helpful here. 5 Pentacles, but it makes you feel put out, right? Yeah, okay, so we covered that already. 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups, something you've already walked away from that hurt you. This could be like counseling a coworker. This could be talking to your child. This could be talking to your parents. This could be, maybe you have a tarot channel. This could be anything, right? The Tower. But there are people around you who are dealing with tumultuous situations and intense energies. Intense. Ace of Swords. And I feel like for some reason, you are the voice of clarity. You are the truth. You can help guide in some way. The Queen of Swords. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so your opportunity is the Page of Cups. Let's see. Tell me more about this opportunity. I'm hearing something like balance. Balancing this community or group of people or energies with something else that you want to do. 2 of Cups. Yeah, Page of Cups, 2 of Cups. Maybe something a little bit more personal or private, or you have a relationship, you have a connection, a friendship with someone that you have the opportunity to go deeper with, to have fun with, to be more lighthearted with. I'm hearing under the sea. Maybe this is another fellow seal under the sea for you. There's definitely a connection here. It could be a new connection as well coming in. It's so cute. Look at this. And you're in the teacups. You're in water together. Interesting. Yeah, I love this. Okay, so I feel like there's an opportunity to connect to one person outside of these folks over here, whoever they are. Folks, I don't know. I don't usually use that word. Outside of these people, and feel like you're more yourself, and remember where you actually are. Be able to communicate a little bit more, to really say what's on your mind and not have to worry about other people's reactions, I'm hearing too, okay? Usually you don't, but there's someone I feel like you could share some things with that maybe you haven't told others. Okay, maybe you feel like they judge you. Oh, I saw judgment there. We have Justice here for the challenge. This is about the balance. Meeting halfway. Because, we do need to be on the 3D material plane. We do need to come out of the water, out of the intuitive realm, the intuitive state, and pay our bills, go for a walk, go grocery shopping, like do the things that we do here, right? We can't always be in this sacred space. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sacred, right? So this is about finding the balance here. And for some of you, you might have been too much in the realm of routine. Maybe it is Virgo energy a little bit too. That earth energy of routine, you know, and getting the bills paid and doing this, that, and the other, that you're forgetting your sacred space. So Spirit is saying the challenge here is really to balance those energies for sure. The Hermit, Virgo energy, yeah. Go within. It's your own ocean of love. Okay, the Queen of Wands here for your advice. Let's see. People are definitely looking up to you. I also feel like whatever you're doing, you're attracting a lot of people. You're looking real good, inside and out. The Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Some of you are getting some work opportunities coming in here. Yeah. Somebody's been planning very strategically how they want to approach you. This could be in work, or it could be any other context, really. But because it's Pentacles, I feel like it's maybe something related to money. It doesn't have to be, though. I'm hearing something about like a naturopath or a nutritionist or something like that. One second. Hold on, there's some interesting things coming through. I'm hearing you have to give someone a refund. I don't know, that could be a metaphor. Someone's coming a long distance to visit you as well. This has been in the works for a while, maybe literally or energetically, but it's like the time had to be right. I also see you like in a real literal way, like you have a companion here with you. That companion could be associated with the number 11. It's interesting. Pixels, my companion, and she's a Pisces and her birthday's on the 11th. So maybe March 11th is significant for you. Okay. So I feel like the advice here is, well, that's a lot of earth energy, right? And I guess Spirit's just reiterating, like, you're still going to be super successful on the earthly realm. Strength. Hell yeah. You got a lot of courage. You can get things done. But you don't have to operate in any way that doesn't feel intuitive. The Sun, yes. That's confirmation of what I said, okay? Like, you don't have to force yourself to do things in a particular way. Like, I don't know why I'm referencing myself so much, but maybe it's helpful for some. But, you know, I see other readers out there, and they'll put out, like, all the signs all at once, okay? Or, you know, I don't know, whatever. They have, like, an obvious routine that they do. And I'm always like, oh, man, I wish I could do that, because it has its benefits. It frees up time for you outside of the readings. You're not doing readings every day. Like, you do it all at once, and then you release it. You know, there's a lot of perks to that. But this is just not my way. This is not my way. I'm just not going to be able to do it. Okay? So I have to go with what works for me and not force myself to do what's successful for someone else. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be successful for me. So this is a message for you too. Okay? Yeah, Pixie, come here. Pixel. Okay. Sorry guys. What's going to manifest in the next 3 months? We have the Ace of Wands. Well, this is why Spirit's telling you to show up as the Queen of Wands, somebody who is respectable, also interacting and engaging with people. So Spirit's clearly saying, don't retreat. Don't just disappear. Still keep yourself visible or interactive with those people that you care about or having fun with or you're working with, because there's a new opportunity coming in here for you. What is this new opportunity? Can we get a little bit more here? The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, a new cycle. some good luck, some good karma. Can we tempt Spirit to tell us a little bit more here? It might be different for each of you. Okay. Four of Swords. Something that's going to make you feel rested, though. I'm hearing rested and protected. The Ace of Pentacles. Yes. It's just some great opportunity coming in for you. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Somebody's offering you something here that will be very beneficial for you. Will make you feel like chill and balanced. I'm going to go deeper into that in the extended and find out more. But if this is where you go, Pisces, I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.